Yeah, welcome at the Cap Empire. We are having this morning stream so that we should share this information of what are we expecting after the rapture. We are taking it from the Bible that others need to know. If you know it, then you are lucky. You've just been adding from what you know. We will boost your knowledge from that. So what are we expecting? What do you expect from time of rapture? Remember, we are the second coming of of Christ, and we are here to bring in new consciousness. New consciousness is what is going to transform the world from safe awareness state to hyper awareness state. Once we all reach to hyper awareness state, then we will be able now to make decisions based on the common good, on directing where we are going. That is the omega point where everything is going to be in perfect harmony. That's where the revolution is taking. You can go read out what the revolution is all about. Or had also streamed in the past about the revolution. What is it all about and what happens? Yeah. So if you don't have much information on what revolution is all about, just get to it. Just go have a search for revolution. Then you have all the information. Yeah. So we are going to take it from straight from the Bible about what happens from about what it says about the end times. So we are going to read Thessalonians 4 verse 13 up to 18. And the next is going to be 1 Corinthians 15 verse 51 up to 54. If you have time, please guys, you need to read the Bible. You need to have your Bible, not just always subscribe for someone to read it for you or your pastor to read it for you. Because everyone interpret it according to according to what he knows. That's why you are having different religious groups out there. The Bible isn't just written literally. The Bible is written by people who had knowledge, and everything that is inside the Bible is questionable. That's why some people just say these are just they were majority they were written out of storytelling because by then schools weren't that easy to be accessed. So that's why these were written in storytelling so that those who haven't gone to school, once they hear the story, they hear the good news. That's why in the past you might be here when they say about the Bible, they were referring to good news. Hear the good news, hear good news. Because as we are having this chaotic events right now, the hell on earth right now, remember in the past it was worse than this. That's why this was good news. So it was written in form of story for people to of that generation to be easy to understand. Right now, majority they have gone to school. Some they even read for themselves, so they know the good news, but they don't know the truth. And we are here as the second come now to bring out the truth based on it, rational reason, based on it, knowledge, based on what ontological mathematics is all about, the science of how the world works, the science of the universe we are living. That's it. What we are here for. That's why we always say, come here, read this stuff, and also read it for yourself. Don't just believe in everything. Always use your reason. Always put your IQ, your eye of reason up so that you know before push it. You never be manipulated by these rulers of the world, by these selfish, elite, capitalist individuals. You are always smart once you use your know who you are. You use your reason. You know what you want to get, so you perform according to what you want, not performing according to what someone is inflicting on you, about not you perform according to influence of someone. If you are perform according to influence someone, then you don't have the free will. In the end, a lot of chaotic events happening inside your chemistry, inside your body. Why the PPs will be high? Because it's like your soul is against it to what you are choosing to do. Because what your soul can be satisfied with is only when you are doing it according to your free will. So what does it? Colossians 4 verse 13 up to 18 says, it says, Christ, remember this is at the end time. Christ will remove born again believers from the earth in an event known as rapture. You see, it's like coming to remove believers from earth and taking them somewhere. But it's not that. You can see this is just like a metaphor. What it means is like those believers will be removed from earth and go to another planet. It's like the literal what it says. So people, if you just take it as it literal, you might be thinking then they are going to come something like maybe a helicopter or whatsoever, so that it will take you to other planet. While heaven is supposed to be right here on earth. That's why even Jesus always was saying, look around you. Heaven is all around you. Everything you is all around you. So this was a metaphor. What it must mean is you to be removed from earth. It means to the system you have been trapped in. It's being you also being removed to what you have been conditioned to. You have to raise your consciousness. Once you raise your consciousness, then you start viewing reality as the way it is. You see, so in this end time, of what is happening is a lot now. People they had a lot of insecurities. You can see now a lot of all the insecurities are gone. Now people have started thinking of what is it like? What is the source of this type of problem? What is they are now going to reality? That is part of raising up your consciousness, coming to reality. See. That is what most about the rapture is all about. It's about people's insecurities getting out. People started living, fulfilling life, and started choosing what next they have to do for themselves according to their free will. And 1 Corinthians 15, verse 51 up to 44, it says, at the judgment seat of Christ, these believers will be rewarded for good works and faithful service during their time on earth, or will lose rewards but not eternal life. You see, it's like once they have come, then it's going like taking it just literally. It's like once, like the way we have come, it's like we should be giving uh, presents. So, what are the presents that people receive right now? The material things. So those that have it, they shouldn't receive, you see, like taking it to the, but there's a deep meaning in this. All it means is those, because we are in this world where we didn't know the reality. So those who have done good things, they are going to receive fulfilling life. Those are the rewards. And what will come with that rewards is the happiness. You see, the biggest reward that people are going to are getting right now after this rapture, you see, happiness. And those who didn't not and had faith with them during their time on earth, like the time they have or will lose rewards. And those who were doing their bad doers, you know, everyone, once you hear the reality, then you question yourself, you analyze yourself straight from the past up to where you have get, and you also look at what you have done. All this is you also remember, you also always calculate things, it's always learn. You see? So it's like you are the best because you yourself, you are divine, you are internal, you have the Christ in you, you haven't just maybe realized it. So once you heard the truth, that soul inside you is what going to analyze you based on what you have done. It might be, remember, we talked about persona, we talked about the shadow, we also talked about the mirror self. The mirror self, you might still present the picture of what you have done, like they're showing out good what. But if you have really done some terrible things in your life, then you have that persona inside you. When you are alone, you look into that, you also look into that, and you realize that, oh, maybe I was bad. Then I have to change. And it contains a but not internal life. Internal life is always there for you. We are internal beings. All we need to do is to learn, grow, and actualize, because that's the purpose we are here for. If we don't learn, then it also will stop growing. You see? And for lack of service and obedience. That is what Corinthians 15, verse 51 up to 54 says. So that is that I don't want you to just believe in everything I say. So you tell me what you think about the end time that is happening right now. People, it's all about shift of consciousness from low states of to hyper awareness. That is to reach God's consciousness, where we are able now to analyze everything as whole. You being able now to look into analog, or where we will be able now, like the vision. Once we are able to look as us, then we will be able to transform ourselves. But once we are not able to look into that, we still subject to individualistic way of living, that there is only me, not the other. Then we will still keep destroying each other, which is not good at all. We will still be looking at each other as great instead of looking at the other as also divine that you can learn from. Yeah, that is that, guys. I wanted to share with you. Bye for today. See you in another stream on Monday. I love you.